TV watching by senior citizen example. This is the description. Consider a study designed to examine the role of television viewing in the lives of a selected group of people over 65 years of age. The purpose of the study was to provide guidelines for developing television programming that would adequately meet the special needs of this audience. A sample of 25 senior citizens was selected, and from each the following data were obtained. At the Y variable, the average number of TV hours per day watching television, and then three X variables. The first one is a dummy variable. It's a variable in which the X is either 0 or 1. So in this case, we have that X1 is 1 or 0, 1 if living with spouse, and 0 if not. Alright, so this is the classic setup of a dummy variable. And a dummy variable does not measure quantity, it measures some quality. Something that can be answered yes or no. Something that is switched off or on. Okay, so this is a dummy variable. And then we have two other regular quantitative variables. X2, the age of the person in years, and X3, the number of years of education. The data for this, alright, you have your Y, hours of TV watched, marital status, the ones or zeros, age of the person, years, and education. Let's estimate this regression quickly. So it's tools, data analysis, regression. Input the Y range. Input the X range, and then put the output somewhere. Alright, here we go. So we have the basic statistics. The R squared is 62.56%. The details for the F test, and then details for the estimated regression. The beta hats down this column, and the standard error is the S of beta hats down here. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to write down the basic information, and then we'll do our technical analysis. So Y hat is equal to 1.495 minus 1.176 X1 plus 0.03876 X2 minus 0.1523 X3. Standard errors for those three beta coefficients: 0.3156, 0.03193, and the last one is a beta hat 3, 0.05011. Also, let's say that we have been given to us that R squared is 62.56%, and we also need this to know the sample size. N is 25. Okay, so now we're going to do the technical analysis. Alright, and the first part of the technical analysis will be R squared, to calculate it if it's not given to us, and then the interpretation. Alright, R squared is given to us, so we'll go directly to the interpretation. Alright, we'll talk about this regression, the one we've written down up here, taken from the computer output. So this particular regression explains 62.56% of the variance or variation of the y variable of the amount of TV watched by senior citizens. The fact that it's average per day does not matter. It could be average per week or year. It'll still be 62.56%. Alright, so that's the first part.